Hey guys, sorry about that. You know what, it seems to happen to me every time I flip my camera over to type in what I'm going to go live and talk about, and then I get my film view the other way, and it's super hard to look at layout sideways. So I thought I would come back on quickly and take you through another walkthrough of my Chelsea Gardens scrapbooking workshop. So Chelsea Gardens is the first paper pack that I'm featuring for the month of January. It's from close to my heart. And if you place an order on my website of $35 or more, I will email you the workshop files so that you can create these at home for yourself. So the Chelsea Gardens workshop is a 6 double page workshop, or 12 by 12 pages. We'll get into that in a second. I just thought I'd show you what Chelsea Gardens actually looks like. So it is featured in our new Seasonal Expressions idea book, and it runs from January to April. So it's live now on my shopping website, so you can jump over there and take a look. And if you placed an order in the month of December, your idea books are in the mail. If not, you can place an order this month online and add it to your cart for free, just so you know. So it is featured on starting on page 12, and it's super spring-like and nice muted colors. So it's page 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Right up until the workshop your way. And then there is coordinating stamp sets. There's a scrapbooking one and a card making one, and I think that might be, oh, and then there is the workshop your way card making kit and another complimentary stamp set, just so you know what it looks like. Now, so I wanted to show you what you get if you place the order on my website. You'll get an email from me, and these are the files that you will receive. So there's a cover page which shows you the 6 layouts that you'll create, and then each workshop has workshop layouts that you can look at that have a big photo and then small photos to help you be able to put them together easily. Then there's a supply list, some actual optional add-ons, and then I always start with general instructions. My workshops kind of all start the same way, and the process is very similar. And then, but if there's anything specific for that workshop that needs to be detailed, you have it in here too. And then I go through each layout and give you a couple of tips if there's anything kind of funny. If there's something that I haven't done before, or there's a really good tip that I have to help you assemble, I include that in the detailed instructions. This is the first workshop where I've actually taken the photo mats out of the cutting guide. And that's because lots of people don't actually use them. They use their own photos, because I try and set up all of my workshops so that they feature 4x6s, 4x4s, and 3x3s, which are all a standard print size, or super easy to crop your photo down to that size from a 4x6, which is a standard photograph. But but if you want to include them, I tell you how many you would need. Then also I go through each page and suggested photo sizes. But the beauty of this workshop is that you can actually switch out the photographs sizes if they're not what you have and you want to switch it up. It's very easy to adapt. Then you get the cutting guide so that you know exactly how to cut your paper, so you get all 6 layouts out of it. They're pretty, I try and make it as large as possible so it's easy to see. So there's a couple things that you will need for the workshop. There's twine, white twine. There's the Chelsea dots. And this is an open package, but I just wanted to point out that the little cream colored or off-white dots are actually marble. It's kind of hard to see, but they're very pretty. you'll use a roll of silver shimmer trim, and then 1 package of compliments. I wanted to point out that there's something new with this. There's a few things new with this idea book, and I'll try and remember to point them all out. If not, I'll try and come back on later and mention some of them. But as always, in the compliment packs, there's 2 packages of stickers. And then the die cuts used to be, as of the Holiday Expressions, the last idea book, separate, punched out, and in little clear envelopes. So sometimes they got lost or slipped, or there might have been something missing. So this time they've decided to include them on the sheet, and they're not loose, so you punch them out yourself. So I think that there'll be less things damaged by the time they get to you, and nothing missing. And then here is a look at the Chelsea Gardens paper pack, which is absolutely beautiful. It's super hard to photograph layouts because nothing looks as pretty in real life, as pretty on film or camera as it does in real life. The papers from this package are absolutely beautiful, super spring-like, great for a lot of uses. And then you'll need some cardstock. The bases are all, I did them all on pewter, but if you wanted a slightly different color of gray or to use a different color background, that totally works too. And then the photo mats are all with juniper. Also, you could switch that out if that's not what you're thinking would work for you. So let's take a look at the layouts. So the layout number 1 has lots of the floral elements, some of the paper. Everything fits together perfectly. Then here is a look at layout number 2. This was my favorite when I was putting it together, and probably the starting point of the workshop. And that is the paper kind of reminded me of quilting fabric, and so this was definitely the inspiration for this layout. So that's layout number 2. Layout number 3. These would be great for a wedding or family time or spring photos. Or garden photos. So many different uses. This is layout number 4. Layout number 5, and layout number 6. When I thought of family portraits, I think of like getting lots of pictures, so I included on this page lots of 3x3 so that you could include lots of photographs on the page. Sometimes I get asked what the advantage of my workshops is, and one thing that I really try hard to do is have very little left at the end. So I just wanted to show you, this is what I have left after I completed cutting and assembling the workshop. That's all the paper from the paper pack left. I don't think there were any pieces of compliments left. And I can't remember if there were dots left or not, but there would be very minimal if there were. And these are just enough to maybe put together a couple cards or something along that lines. I really try so that at the end of a workshop, you're not putting away half the supplies, that literally you would be using up everything that is included in the workshop. So as a little treat for watching the video, I thought, oh, here's the stamp of the month for January, just in case you wanted to take a look at it. It's also kind of garden themed, so it's called Bloom and Grow, and you can order it to your add it to your order for $5 during the month of January if you place a qualifying order. $6, sorry, and if you place a qualifying order. So I thought, because I like this paper so much, I thought I would also do a card workshop. So it is being proofed right now, but it will be released this month, and I love these cards. So on all the cards, I used a little bit of the clear shimmer, which is beautiful. But we also have a Bashful shimmer coming out too this month, and mine just hasn't arrived yet, but I think that would look very pretty on these too. So I thought I would do a quick walkthrough. So this workshop that'll be coming is 24 cards from half a pack of paper and a few pieces of cardstock. And it features the die cutting and stamping, coordinating, card making set. So here's a look at card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, card number 4. I can't get it too high or then I lose my light. Card number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I can hear my dog upstairs growling. Hopefully he's not too noisy. I'm not really sure what's going on there. But so I thought this should be available soon also on my blog and website. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. You can send me a message through here or send me an email. Check out my blog. I hope you have a great day, guys, and stay warm.